Next question is about the famous track "Cause I Love You." I wanted to ask you about how did that track come about? Did you write it or did you just sing it?
Yeah. Well, I wrote it with a good friend of mine named Michael Bennett. And the way I met Michael, his dad was a carpenter, and I bought this house, and his dad used to work on the house for me. And he telling me every day, man, I got this son of mine, man, he bad, bad, bad. I'm like, oh man, everybody think they son bad. And so finally, he just kept on at me. I said, I relented and said, okay, I want to meet your son. So when I met his son was everything that he said he was. He could dance, he could sing, play guitar, play bass, play keyboards, play drums, everything. And so I met his son. But his son was a lot younger than me. And so he was like, we'd go to write. He said, oh, man, I don't feel like writing right now because I got to be inspired. Something got to happen. Me and my girlfriend got to have a fight, or I got to see
Oh
somebody,
wow.
drunk or something, and see somebody get hit by a car. Something. He got to see something. Something's got to happen to get him in the mood to write. I said, man, them boys at Motown, they got Bear Garden got a room over there, and they punch in that clock at 9 o'clock in the morning. And they sit there and they write, and Bear Garden come in at the end of the day. What you got? What you got? What you got? They get their check, and it's like a job. I said,
Hmm.
and I said, you can't be waiting for nothing spectacular to happen. You got to use your intellect. So I got him to buy into that, right? And so he came by, to write like we always do. And I was one day, and I was like, I don't really feel like it. And he's like, why? I said, oh, me and my girl got into it last night. I just ain't feeling. He said, would you tell Barry Gordy that? I said, no. He said, come on then. So we went, sit down the piano, boom, there it is. Yeah, yeah.
Wow, wow. So I want to ask you, it's a famous line in that song where you be like, girl, as a writer, did you write it like that, or is that just the artist side of you
Yeah, that was just the
remixing it?
artistic. Yeah, that was just me doing that. I think, sometimes I think about it, and I was listening to a lot of Otis Redding. Otis Redding was sometimes he would be very staccato, in his delivery on some songs. Ooh, she may be weary, and young girls they do get weary wearing that old shaggy dress, like that. So then I don't remember thinking that, but I think that sometimes like you you be sitting around and you be walking around, you be like, damn, and your cousin say, damn boy, you walk just like your daddy. You're not even like your daddy taught you how to walk like that. You just see your daddy walk like that, so then that's where you walk. So I don't know, maybe because I was listening to a lot of Otis Redding or whatever, and it was just something that I felt, and I did it. And it's real interesting. I did that record twice. I did it on Motown, and I didn't have the talking in it, and it was a little bit faster. And I go back and I listen, and on the original, I wasn't doing that as much as I did it on the second verse. So I think it was kind of like a
Mm.
progression, or something like that, because it was about maybe 3 years in between when I first did it and when I did it the second time. Yeah, right.
Oh wow, wow.
Mhm.